Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm at Keim. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And the Goblin Hut got a rework, okay? And so when it dies, it actually spawns a couple extra goblins. So right now it's very strong. Let's jump on it. Good luck. So we will be playing against Juang. I'm just gonna snowball that. And I will then just ice spirit it. That should kill that. I don't really, I think we might be actually going up against Expo Mortar deck. So this may be a little interesting, and they have log. Okay. So this isn't going to be too difficult on it. See what I want to do. I think what I need to do is I still need to cycle back to my hog, or not my hog, sorry. I need to cycle right back to the Goblin Hut. Going to do this. I'm going to snowball that. Let that lock onto there. They logged out, which was actually a good play on their part. They are getting quite a bit of chip value. So they will actually be able to cycle quicker to their mortar than I can cycle to my huts, but won't be too bad.
Yay.
So we are just going to keep defending from all these different angles, and I don't think he's actually going to be able to really connect. Well, I guess he was able to connect, but that's fine. He got a couple good hits. They are going to have to go defensive. What's kind of a downside to this is they have to they're able to one hit my goblins. So I need to actually switch up my strategy and get a couple this going. If I can keep that alive a little bit longer, the Musketeer, we should be somewhat fine for a little bit. I'm going to play this here, here, snipe the princess, to go all in here. So we are actually able to get a little bit more. I'm just going to go this way. Musketeer's going to lock on that. They're going to have to try to somewhat defend it. So they put their archers. That princess getting actual really good value. I'm going to try to add a pressure over on the left. Force them to have to do a defensive. Have to log. So I had to snowball over on the right. Whew. So now as we stand, I'm going to have to Mega Knight there. 8, 9, 10. So they're getting quite a bit of value. If we can just hold off 16 more seconds. Five, four, three, two. Good game. Well played. Good luck. It's good playing with you, bud. One good thing about this deck is you're able to change strategies. We handled that pretty decent. There's quite a few of misplays on it. You know, you're gonna have misplays no matter what you do. Every match you play, you're gonna have misplays. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stack Goblin Huts. That is the whole point of this deck. Once just jump on in to another one. So we will have Goblin Hut and we will have Mirror. Okay. Now sometimes it's going to be best to mirror the Skeletons or the Musketeer. It just really depends on the situation. I will play Goblin Hut here. Okay. I've already kind of somewhat committed to this lane, so I will actually drop another one. I don't think that's going to do too much. We'll still get chip damage. I'm going to just keep cycling back to... So since they did that, I'm just going to cycle this. They kind of missed that arrow for a bit. This would be really juicy fireball for them if they had it. So they're going to try to get... There you go. So I am going to drop that. Oh, that was actually a really good zap on their part. So theirs is level 11 Mega Knight. So they got kind of the same leveling as I do. So I'm going to actually cycle a Musketeer. I'm going to ignore that Miner. Just 100% ignore it. All my not skeletons, all my goblins over on the right hand in the Musketeer, they're going to get so much more value by me just ignoring it. So I kind of like waiting till 10 elixir, but sometimes the rule of thumb, you don't want to have to do that. I do want to save that a little bit. So all that's going to die, all those goblins. Fortunately, well, one survived. Got another, pretty good. And I'm just sitting here, sitting on. Well, actually, ooh, he was able to get that right up to the tower. Unfortunate for me, I keep having a couple lag issues right now. I am going to snowball that. Probably shouldn't. But, yeah, sad thing is those Musketeers are going to die to that. So, they are constantly spamming. I'm going to use my Knight on the Electro Whiz, because that I cannot afford to connect. I'm going to kind of cycle over on the other hand. Larry gets a hold over on the right. So right now what they're doing is they're having to drop arrows, and you're seeing kind of the beauty of this deck. I'm just going to start cycling some snowballs because it's not too much of a commitment, and I will actually put my Mega Knight on there. He's going to have to drop his Infernal Dragon. Okay, so he actually does his Skeleton Bomber and then Skirm, but we can deal with that spam pretty easily. I'm going to protect my Musketeer. I don't think he has Fireball. He would have played it by now, so his only spell is that. So I want to save that Musketeer. That's going to be my #1 goal. is to save the Musketeer and then just stack up these huts. I'm going to actually start putting the huts in front a little bit, because even if he too big of a deal, because when they die they spawn a whole bunch. So now I'm just adding aggression, cycling down. I'm going to cycle back to multiple Musketeers on the field. Try to keep my Musketeers alive, and then just play defensive right here. Cycle some snowballs, and that is game. Good game, well played, good luck. Well played, Garcia. Very well played. I hope you enjoyed this content, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe, ring the bell, like the video, drop a comment, do what you have to do, smash that emote, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.